I have Azael El Pedro Rodriguez here with me. We're going to be breaking down the Power Slap card, giving you a little pre-show. Um, yeah, so give me just 1 second, and then we will get right into it.
What's up?
But how are
Hey,
you feeling
everyone.
about this card? Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I really do think that this is. I thought the last Power Slap 11 was a fucking stacked up card, but this one, I think they just keep on doing better every event. So I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah, I would agree with that. They do a very great job, and they just keep getting better and better. And let's talk about this really quick too before we get into things. They are letting them go to the. They flew a lot of the strikers in early to go to the PI to train with some veterans and stuff to try to help eliminate fouls. So that is really dope that they're doing that,
Yeah, for
especially for
sure.
like the early prelims people that don't that have never done this before.
Yeah, those, and then we have some of the guys that were on season three that might have just had one match. So it's pretty good to have that, especially if you've only had one match and you're part of a really stacked up card. It's important for them to kind of regulate those fouls and just make sure that everyone is going to be uh, performing the way that they should be performing. So that's good. I think it's an awesome thing, and I think that hopefully moving forward they continue doing this.
Yes. I'm just curious though, because there's like cards that, like when they go to Saudi Arabia or Abu Dhabi and things like that, are they going to fly them into Vegas first
Mhm.
to train and then fly them overseas?
Yeah, maybe that could be, or just fly you directly overseas. I don't know. I think it's no, it's super early. Fuck, yeah, you're right. I think Vegas would make a lot more sense to fly out first. I keep thinking it's already the weekend, but it's Thursday, so it's a little bit too earlier than usual. Usually for like Abu Dhabi and stuff, we would probably get there like on a Sunday, so it's super early. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think flying into Vegas.
Well, maybe they can keep like the veterans on like the overseas cards and all the cards that are not in Vegas, and then the Vegas cards they can bring the new people in because, to my understanding, they are training at the Apex. They've carved out a little section at the Apex for them.
Oh shit. Yeah.
All right, but let's get on this card. We should start with I guess, the early prelims. Maybe we could just go over those quick right after. Let's go over start with the first match. I was actually kind of surprised at this one because we have Wesley, All the Smoke, Drain, and Keali'i Kanakawa, the Chief, starting off the card. And the Chief does have the coin toss. I don't think he's ever lost a coin toss, which is crazy. Maybe on the last one. No, he won the last one
Yeah.
too. I don't think he's ever lost a coin toss, which that's insane for one. And two, Wesley has the most matches in Power Slap. I believe he has like 10 or 11. So they're opening the card, but I mean that one's going to be really exciting. They both have knockout power. This is your former weight class. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
I'm excited. These two were potential opponents. Wesley, especially, me and him starting since season one. So I've always wanted to face Wes. He's one of the top dogs of the sport. And you got the Chief. The Chief also does have that power, like you said. Um, but I think that he also needs to. Maybe this is going to be the match where he's going to be able to continue to. This sport is all about continuing to prove yourself, and I think Chief still needs to prove that he does have that chin. He did eat a little bit of Brandon Rhodes's shots, but I think this is going to be a match that's going to determine whether Chief is up in the rankings or not. So I
Yes,
don't know. I'm excited.
I agree. This will be his toughest test yet. And then Wesley, before he faced Isaiah, he had never even been dropped before. Wesley has been vocal that he still wants to move down to 170. So you guys could potentially see each other still in the future.
Yeah, no, and I already told Wes he's not safe because the 185s is still my baby, and I'm not leaving 185s forever. I like to eat. I like to fucking stay heavy. So um, I'm gonna be playing around with the 170s for a while. So if he does come down, we'll face at 170s. If he doesn't, I'll eventually move up to 185. I'll be hopping back and forth eventually. But yeah, no one in the 185s is safe actually. But yeah, no. Wes, I like Wes at 185, and I think he could potentially go to 205s and do fucking great. I think Wes has the height and he has the body type. I think he would be a really top opponent in the 205s as well. So I think just him finding his nutrition, his workout regimen, everything at 185. I think Wes becomes fucking stays at the top. I don't know. I think
Okay, so I actually wanted to ask your opinion on this too. So, to my understanding, he's been doing like Jiu-Jitsu and like MMA fights, and I believe they were like at 170 or 155. Do you think he's gonna struggle because of like dropping that kind of weight and then putting on more weight? Because I don't believe his last fight was that long ago.
I don't think so. I think because he's staying active the way he is, I don't think him dropping. I think the way the body works. I don't even know. I'm not an expert or anything, but he's kind of like his body's just adjusting and adapting to different methods, and him dropping down the weight and doing the competitions that he's been doing. His body's kind of like adjusted to that, and then him coming back up and training the way he's been training. I've been seeing his videos and I've been following him pretty closely on his social media, and it just seems like he's just keeping his body busy, which is important when you're dropping or increasing your weight, just so you can continue your body adapting to your body. So I don't know. I think this is just something that's gonna make him tougher. I don't know.
Well, I'm excited. I don't think he was that excited about being the first match, but and I'm no matchmaker or anything, but normally there's like a pace that you have to set for cards and opening it up. That's probably a guaranteed knockout, whether it's going to be KLE or Wesley.
Shit, yeah, that's uh, that's definitely. I think I would have been in the same position where I would have been upset, but you got to think about it. You're setting up this card. People are there that haven't even been to a power slap event, so it's up to you to be able to give them that show that is going to make them love the sport. So I think being the first on a card, you should be excited for it. So hopefully
Yeah.
he changes his mindset and just says, "Fuck it, I'm gonna fucking
Yeah, you should
start
feel
this
honored.
shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna,
Okay.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna start
uh,
this."
and then we have James Seekman, the Ironton, and Aaron Turner, the Colossus. I am very excited about this one. James is not excited about this one. I know Aaron's excited about this one because when James first competed, it was against Brian Ellis. Nobody really saw it because it came out weeks later, but he knocked out Brian Ellis, who was ranked number 4. And then Aaron did not come in on the rankings at all. So then after the last Power Slap card that just happened, they had added him to the Power Slap card. But James, I feel like wanted to fight up and not fight down, but he still took it anyway. This like I love the heavyweight division. Always a battle, probably a knockout.
Yeah, for sure. I think when I think of James and his journey, I think of my journey just because I was there too. I was there where I was at the top and I had to fight someone in the low in the rankings, and I was upset. And I don't know. I was just always upset about what Power Slap was doing. But now thinking back of all that, I think it was just like a good chance for me to just prove myself, continue to prove not just to Power Slap but to the people, and it gave me highlights. And I think I know James wants that title, but he hopefully he gets a highlight in this one and gets more popularity both through Power Slap and the fans. But Aaron Turner, he does have that power. He did show that he has the chin. He ate one from Brian Ellis, so this one should be a fucking banger. There, I cannot see someone not going down on this one for sure.
Yeah, and Aaron won the coin toss, so he's striking first. I know he's just excited to be here, grateful for the opportunity. He's a super humble guy and just excited to showcase himself. on the live show. I hope that James can, forget all that other stuff and just go out there and just to perform and don't let that get to him. And then we can just enjoy the show.
For sure.
Okay, the next one is a lightweight match. Okay, do you think that it's actually going to happen or not?
The lightweight match?
Yeah, because every single one they've scheduled so far has been canceled.
Okay, so we're talking about DeFrank and
And Riley
Anthony.
Montoya from season 3.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. No, yeah, I think that one is definitely good. I think it's always when McGregor is fighting, that's when it's not gonna happen. So you
That
should be
is
worried about the
true.
other lightweight match, whether it's
But
gonna
McGregor
happen.
is on this card, so
Yeah, no, so that's why you got to worry about that match not happening. Not this one. This one's happening for sure. That one, I'm excited for that one too. That one's two competitors from season 3, and DeFrank showed that he has what it takes to knock someone out and have some of that chin. And Riley, what is that his name? The other
yeah.
he also I honestly did see some power on him, so I think this one is also going to go to a knockout. I cannot tell you who it's going to go to, but it's definitely going to be up to who's going to be the most ready to take a shot, who's going to be mentally prepared to just continue the match, eat the shot, and continue to or knock out your opponent. So I don't know. I think this one goes to a knockout for sure, but it's a good matchup for sure.
And another thing about the smaller guys in the 155 is they come with more speed too. Normally than like the bigger guys. Anthony will be striking first. I feel like this one has potential to be a number 1 contender fight. I mean that's nothing official from the organization, but I mean Anthony's right after Dakota in the rankings. So it would be, I feel like whoever wins this one could potentially go against the winner of Dakota and Rob.
Yeah, and I also I do want to mention with this one, I saw that DeFrank. I've been also following what he's been doing, and I think he took the right turn of how to prepare for this,
Hmm.
and he increased his weight because he is a skinny guy. So I think him increasing his weight for his camp is gonna probably show some more power. So hopefully we get to see that in this one. So he won the toss, so I'm excited for him to show what how much power did he increase. I don't know.
Yes. Okay, and then we have the return of the Chris's, KO
Yeah.
Chris and Chris Debo. This is your new weight class. We haven't seen both of them in about a year, maybe like 9 months or something for KO Chris. Both coming off of losses, I believe.
I think
I think so. So I
Debo,
think
yeah,
KO Chris has 2 knockouts in his past, and then in his last 2 fights, and then Chris Debo, I believe he lost a decision to Zach Sane. Was that his last one? I
yeah,
can't remember,
I
but we
think
haven't
so.
seen him in a long time. It's the battle of the Chris's, the OG Chris's. I'm excited about this one. You should be excited about this one because these are potential competitors for you now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm also excited because Debo is one of my favorite. Whenever people ask me who's your favorite striker, I always say Debo. So I'm excited to see him back. I love the. I don't want to sound gay or anything, but I love the way he eats the slap and just blows a kiss. I think I'm excited for him to do that in this one. But Chris is a fucking top dog too. Chris has that power, so I think this is also a match for Chris to kind of redeem himself and show that he does have the chin. And I don't know, I'm a big believer that when you get knocked out, you have to come back and fucking eat some slaps, or else your credit is not gonna fully come back. I don't know, but I'm excited. Yeah, these guys are my weight division, potential competitors in the future. So I'm gonna be there observing and seeing who could potentially fight me when I get the belt. They're gonna fight me whenever I'm already strapped up, so not worried about them just yet.
I love it. I'm excited too. I was actually surprised that this did not make it onto the main card, being KO Chris has 5 knockouts, and he's the former champion. But I do get, it's exciting having these returning guys, and they end the prelims right before the main card. So, well, we're gonna
It's a
take a
good
little
way
pause
to
really quick. We got some comments coming
oh,
in.
it's a good way to end the prelims for sure. And I've also been following these every fighter I fucking follow just to see what they're doing. I'm always just just want to make sure that everyone's working. I think John does that too. John sometimes calls. John Davis calls and makes sure that you're working whenever there's a card. But yeah, KO Chris, he's hungry. And Debo, he's hungry. So it's gonna be a good one. That has potential to be match of the night too.
Yes, I love it. All right. What's up,
Can't wait.
Christian? What's up, Chelsea? What is up, Ryan? Ryan's calling cap on something. Chelsea is fighting March 7th. We haven't gotten to that one yet. We are excited too.
Who's calling cab? Ryan Phillips?
What?
Is it Ryan Phillips that's calling
Yeah,
cab?
he said lies.
Shit, fucking Ryan would. I don't know
Yeah,
what
but
he's
that is
talking
it.
about.
That is a great way to end the early prelims. And KO Chris has a huge fan base just from like he was there in the beginning, and I'm sure Chris Debo does too. But KO Chris was the champ, and then he was on the second season as well. So there should be a lot of excited fans out there. Then
Yeah.
to open up the main card, we got Dorian Perez and Pono Pao. I was actually surprised when I saw this matchup because I was thinking that Dorian and Damian would have gotten a rematch because that match was so close. But I'm excited for this battle. Dorian goes first, and Pono's chin's gonna get tested again. I mean, he has gotten slapped in his last few matches too, but on the show he did end up getting knocked out. They both have knockout power, both super entertaining. So I'm gonna be seated for this one.
Yeah, I think this one's gonna be a lot of talking. I think this one's gonna be just very entertaining for the fans. Whoever's lucky enough to be in Fountain Blue, however you say it. How do you say it? Fountain Blue? Like how do you say it? How
I think it's called Fontaine Blue.
Fontaine Blue? Because
Yeah,
I know
it's been
Corey from
fancy.
Slab News says it like super weird. So like I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that. Oh, if people are there live at Fountain Blue and they get to see this match, it's gonna be a match where people are gonna be just fucking tuning in. They're probably not gonna be fucking talking to other people. They're gonna be fucking centered in this match for sure. This is a fucking banger for sure.
Ryan Phillips wants to know, why are you lying, bro? He said I'm your favorite.
Ryan, you are my favorite, but you're not on this card, so hopefully you're on the next one because I know you're not gonna retire.
And then Chelsea says John Dodson is Azael's favorite.
Oh hell yeah!
Big West is
John
in here
Dodson
as
is my
well.
favorite.
He said Pono and DTP will be fireworks. Yes. Yes. Like they're just performers and they are so good at what they do. And I don't know if this gets talked about enough, but the whole lean on one thing, that just changed the power slap game. I feel like it's changing it. Like we've
A
been
lot
seeing a
of
lot
people
more
for sure.
knockouts and more people going to that.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people are adopting it, and it's a cool little strategy that Pono came up with. And I got to train with Pono a few months ago, and he was working on that, and he's a very diehard. Just he's just working that craft, and it's cool. It's cool that people are adopting it, and people should be adopting different slabs. So it's definitely gonna be exciting to see it again.
Yes, I am stoked. Okay, and then we have Miss Paige Van Zant versus Michael Michelle Brown. Some people don't like that Paige gets the attention, but she is a super big name. I expected her to be the feature as well with Michael. I'm really excited for Michael because this is a huge opportunity for her to come in. This is the debut of the women's flyweight division, the 125. Chelsea Dodson will be fighting there first, but that will be on the pre-recordings. And then Paige Van Zandt and Michael Michelle Brown will be fighting there. Michael has been training at the Apex. She's one of those that have been training there. She did tell me on it when I interviewed her that she was training with Pono, so maybe she adopted the lean on one. I don't know, but Paige does strike first, so I'm excited to see it. Paige actually has to cut weight this time because normally she would just show up on her weight. So I'm curious to see how the weight cut will affect her there.
Yeah. But Paige is a fucking beast. Paige is a
Yeah.
competitor, so I don't think the weight would be an issue for her. She has the power. I don't think the power goes away either. Um, it's gonna be a big test for Michael for sure. But I'm excited to see Paige. Paige is always cool. People, her and Austin. Just why am I? Do I
I
look
don't
blurry?
know. Bad connection. You're getting
Something
blurry though.
blurred me out. But yeah, no, I'm excited. Paige always comes super entertaining. Yeah, I'm excited for this one too. Why am I
Ours.
blurry, bro?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I didn't even know you was going live. I know, I'm sorry. I'm terrible at posting about it, so I just posted right now. Do it. Ryan Chelsea said exactly what Wes said. Yes, that match is exciting. Ryan said, "Why are you lying again, Azael?"
Yeah, right.
Chelsea said, "Yes." I'm assuming that was for me shouting out that she's fighting there first. Shout out to Austin and Paige though. They had like such a huge week. They announced the Power Slap match, and Austin had a 4-day notice fight into the UFC, and now he's a UFC fighter.
Damn.
So
Fuck
big
that, man.
things for them.
Right.
All right, let's get into the co-main event. This is Robert Trujillo versus McGregor. Rob, we have not seen him for like 2 years because they had no competitors for him. They basically built this division for him because he was having trouble making 170 on the show. So it's finally exciting to see that they built this division enough and he gets a shot at the title. McGregor does strike first. But it's going to be a great match. I don't want to count Rob out at all. He's a savage. People say like ring rust, stage rust, whatever. But he's been actively coaching like on multiple cards in those last 2 years. So like with him training and he's still showing people, hey, swing like this, like he's being super active. Um, and Dakota was beast on the show. So this should be a great one. And I'm so excited to see who the first title goes to.
Yeah. I don't think Robert will have any problem with the ring rust. Him coming to season one of Road to the Title, he already had it, the slap like down to the brim, and I think it was from also being in March. They had the early like selections of strikers. So I don't think ring rust is going to be an issue. He's always working. McGregor, though, on the other hand, is also has been working. He knows what he's coming up against. He's not going to be not ready. He knows who Robert is. Robert's one of the biggest names in Power Slab. So I'm excited to see Robert back. I'm excited to see McGregor. McGregor was a very impressive season three competitor. So I'm excited for both of them. To you got the season one against the season three. It's a fucking match. It's a banger for sure.
Yes,
It has potential to be match of the night for sure.
definitely. And there's potential to have our first Canadian champion.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. Um, and then Isaiah and Brandon, two. Isaiah Quinones, Brandon Bordeaux, two. The first one, very controversial, depending on who you talk to. The match was stopped early or it was perfect. It is what it is. Now we get to hopefully get the dust settled and see what really happens on a full training camp. Both of them have knockout power. They both dropped each other. This one, I don't think they could have picked a better headliner for this card specifically. So
Yeah. No, definitely. I think just delete whatever happened in the past, and then just fucking. This is the match that's gonna determine uh, who the better one is. So I know both of them are hungry. Both of them want to prove that who's the better middleweight. Um, I should have been better than fucking Bordeaux, but fucking I'm gonna come back for Bordeaux actually. But no, this one also fucking potential to be match of the night. My boy Isaiah's gonna come in and fucking do his thing. I'm excited for this one.
I'm so excited for this one. They have been talking so much crap to each other online and they were friends beforehand. And, when I interviewed Isaiah, I heard that things kind of got a little, tension between them over there in Saudi Arabia.
They kept posting pictures with each other though. I was like, what are you guys doing?
I
Why
think it
is
was after the
Brandon
card
with
was over.
Isaiah all the time, bro? That shit was pissing me off. I was like, bro.
I think it was after the card was over.
Oh,
But yeah, and that should be really exciting. I'm stoked about it. And I don't know. So that one's going to end in a knockout for sure. And
Yeah,
I
it's
don't really
5
know what else
rounds.
is to say about that. I don't know if it'll be and new or and still, but then we can potentially have two Michigan champions, or Isaiah can stay on the reign, and maybe they will bring Power Slap to Puerto Rico.
Imagine if it's in Puerto Rico, I'll go back to 185 to phase Isaiah.
Hell yeah. And then Isaiah will be striking first on that one. Okay, so let's just look over the pre-recording. Some of these people I don't know, which is expected that we don't know everybody that's on it. And this is actually a stacked early pre-prelim card. So I feel like they should just, record it
Yeah,
and put it out like on YouTube or something immediately.
they definitely should. Something.
And we have some returning people. Okay, so the first match is season 3 Hunter and Angel. It's a 3-round middleweight fight, and Hunter will be striking first. That's a middleweight banger. I guess they're giving them the opportunity to kind of prove themselves again after the show. So that'll be exciting to see how that one turns out. Cesar
Yeah.
Gonzalez is coming
Oh,
back, and he's fighting Steve Asanjo, light heavyweight.
okay. Caesar faced Luke Simmons in season 3. Excited to see him back. He has a good smack on him. He hit Luke pretty hard, so it's gonna be another one that he has to redeem himself and show power slap and show the fans that he does have that chin. But that match before Hunter versus Angel, that one's gonna be a fucking banger too. However, I think Angel just announced that after this he's coming down to 170. So I don't know. I was super excited for this match because Angel and Hunter both fucking made a very impressed the fuck out of me during season 3, and these were two of the competitors that I was super excited to see in the future. But when Angel just made this announcement, I don't know how much dog is gonna come out as a 185er. So I don't know, but this has also potential to have a fucking banger ass 3 rounds. Both have chins and both have power.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on.
I'm excited. That's what I'm saying. Like this early pre-recording card is freaking stacked. There's 8 matches on it, and then we
Yeah.
have a new super heavyweight Cole Smith versus Leon Johnson. I don't think they've ever been in Power Slap before, either of
No,
them.
I haven't. No, I didn't even know that one was there. If not, I would have looked them up. But
It's
I don't
yeah,
know.
no, it's on the Power Slap website. That's what I'm
Oh,
literally reading off the Power Slap website, the coin toss.
I'm gonna go look them up
Um,
after this. I'll tell you.
so Hunter striking first, and Caesar strikes first. Then Cole Smith strikes first, and then we have Kiefer versus Brent Draper. This is a welterweight, so Kiefer is moving down on the show. He was 185, so this time he will be at 170, and Kiefer does strike first.
Yeah, this one's already. There's been a lot of shit talking, so I'm
Yes,
expecting this one to be also a match where both are gonna come with a lot of heart and emotion. So hopefully they do show that and fucking give the fans a fucking good ass match, not just a knock. I mean, it could be just a knockout, and one person could be like talking their shit, but I don't know, man. I love that they're already talking shit to each other, but come out and show each other who the fuck is better. I don't know. I'm excited.
yeah. Because nobody even knew who Brent was, and then out of nowhere, he's just like popping off my line, and we're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah,
And we didn't even know that that was Keeper's opponent at the time. But now we know, and it seems to be like it's getting personal. So they can, at least now they can go take their aggression out on each other on the stage, and who's going to earn that spot into the promotion?
for sure.
Okay, then we have Logan Greenhall. Um, he's not ranked number 10 at heavyweight, but he is coming down to light heavyweight to face Cody Young. No, sorry. Yeah, Cody Young.
Yeah,
Um, and Young strikes first. So I'm excited to see Logan at light heavyweight. I feel like that's more fitting because I feel like he was on the lower side of the heavyweight, and
yeah,
these guys are huge. So I feel like it'll be more fitting for him, and I'm excited to see what he can do at this weight class. And Juice, thank you for that. I posted your comment that I didn't say anything about it.
yeah. And I've been also seeing, I've been seeing more of young training, and I feel like he is hungry for redemption and has been working. So I haven't really seen Logan Greenhall's social media, so I'm not sure how he's gonna be coming in. But I'm assuming him coming down the way means that he's working. So I'm excited for this one too. I'm
I'm
excited
so
because it's gonna be. This is what Power Slap has been working on. Just people trying to find their division. Even though Green Hall hasn't been doing bad in heavyweight, him coming down in light heavyweight just makes sense because of his body type. So, yeah, hopefully we get to continue seeing these moves.
yes. And then we have another women's match. It's a women's bantamweight. Um, Marisol Ruelas and Maria Jose Favela.
Yeah,
Don't know either of them, but this is 135. Yeah, because featherweight's 45. Yeah, so it's a women's bantamweight.
I got to talk to Maria Jose. Uh, she was asking me like little tips and stuff. So, um, I don't know. I like how she's approaching this match. I like how she, excited she is for this. So I'm excited to see her out there. And she was taking everything that I was telling her. She was just. It seemed like she was taking notes. So I was like, hell yeah, fucking
I love
come
that.
on.
I love that people take it seriously, especially new
Yeah,
people coming in. Because in the early stages of Power Slap, it was kind of just people, they would just get up on a stage and kind of like have to figure it out. But like it's evolved so much and there's so many different techniques that you can do and you just have to find like what works for you. And I'm loving it that we're seeing more and more people take it serious. And I don't know, because sometimes people like the public, they're just kind of like, oh, they're just slapping each other, but there's so much that goes into it. So um she's just trying to gain a higher IQ by sitting there and taking notes. So I love it. I'm excited to see it.
yeah, fuck yeah.
And then we have another super heavyweight, Big Mac Bikini Manu and Steven Rousey. That's a 3-round fight. That is fight number 7 on the early pre-recordings. I don't know anything
Normally
about
like four,
Steven.
right?
Huh?
It's normally like four.
Yeah, and normally it ends up being like 2 because some matches will
Yeah,
fall out and then they go replace them.
that's crazy.
So yeah, I'm excited for that one as well. And then we got my girl, Chelsea Mini Mayhem Dotson and Nicole D. Segni. I don't know if I said that right, so I'm sorry if I butchered that. 3 rounds. This is also the women's flyweight. Like I said, it's debuting the 125 division. And Chelsea's actually going to be the first one to compete in that. And then Paige and Michael Michelle will be in that one after.
That one's gonna be fucking sick. Has been her debut was just crazy to see how much character she had up on that stage when she was eating those slabs from Paige. And it was just like every time I see her videos, I'm just like, what the fuck? She's so fucking good. So I'm excited to see Chelsea back for sure.
Yes. It's awesome to see because she was also like a huge fan of Power Slap or like slap fighting even before Power Slap was a thing. And then she just like kind of jumped into this. Um, I don't know if she wants me to tell people this, but but I know that she actually knows her opponent because her and
Mm,
her husband trained together or like not together but at like the same gym before. So this girl's coming in from like an MMA fighting bare knuckle kind of background or something.
damn.
So that's
Oh,
kind of dope.
bring some cookies, Chelsea. We want some Chelsea cookies.
She's already there. So I don't know if she
Oh,
brought them.
put them in the fridge. Just kidding.
Right. As I
Yeah.
am the man. All right, so Power Slap 12. Oh, well, okay, let's try to guess. Who do you think is gonna get fight of the night? They usually do like 3 and then a crypto bonus. Or no,
Oh,
like they do performance of the night, fight of the night, and then performance bonus. Right? Crypto bonus.
I'm gonna give Chelsea one. Chelsea
Yes.
gets one. Let's pick the other three then. There's four in
Yes.
a row,
Okay,
right?
so I wish you could see the card. I'm not prepared properly. I don't know how to work. I need to go switch to a different streaming site or whatever when I do this for the purpose of being able to put stuff on screen.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna give Isaiah's won a crypto bonus every single fight since he's been at middleweight, so he's getting the crypto bonus. Actually, I don't know. I can't say that because then
Did
that's
he
like
get the
picking him
last
to
one
win.
with?
I was only picking based off his history of winning crypto bonuses. And I wasn't trying to pick who's because I don't know who's gonna win. Like that's insane. Um, We'll say this: the winner of Isaiah and Brandon is going to get the crypto bonus. I bet. Pono or Dorian will get a performance bonus for the knockout. Um,
I
this is
think
so hard.
Robert
Probably Aaron Turner
lightweight
and
too,
James.
lightweight championship. That one has potential to have a knockout bonus for sure.
I feel like they're gonna get match of the night. I feel like both of those guys don't fouls. Like from what I can remember, I don't think either of them had like really bad fouls before.
No,
So maybe they'll be match of the night. Um, yeah, that's so hard to pick all that. Dang. Does does Trujillo and Dakota go the distance?
I don't think so.
Dang. All right.
What do you think? You think yeah?
I don't know. They both have knockout power. But both of them, neither of them have been 5 rounds before. I mean, Rob has probably been 5 rounds in MMA, but I don't know that none of them have been 5 rounds in power slap or slap fighting. So that can play in a factor too.
And I don't know if Robert has gone any matches more than 1 round.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's
not
always
that I.
knockouts. So I'm excited. If you are at home and you're not making it out to Vegas for the event, be sure to tune in live and free on Rumble. You can download it on your TV or your phone or your laptop. It's this card you do not want to miss. I last card I said if I was trying to make someone a Power Slap fan, I would show them that card. Now, if I'm going to bring a friend with me to a Power Slap, I'm bringing them to this one because this one is kind of popping off.
Yeah. Hopefully it's I thought the last one was pretty clean as far as like everyone just doing their thing and not fouling, and if they were fouling it was just like something that was easy to
Yeah, and
fix.
I feel like like I think only 2 matches didn't end in a knockout.
Yeah, everything was a banger on that one too.
That was
um
wild.
yeah.
But Azrael, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. You're always welcome here. I appreciate you. I hope you guys love our analysis of this and spending time with us. I will be live again either on Sunday or Monday following after Power Slap to do a recap of all the fights and all that stuff. But like, follow, subscribe, all that good shit, and stay patty, bitches.
Stay petty, perros.